So in the meantime, we're going to watch I Got a Cat, a very different video that I'm definitely not watching only because my wife threatened not to let me pet the cats this morning because they're cute and adorable. And she's like, hey, you're going to watch the video? Yeah, I definitely will. You better, because you won't get to pet Tess because she's cute and cuddly right now. And I will hug her out to myself. That's a lie. She said it last night. This morning, I stole away the kitty and was like, yeah, soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. And then they ran on my arms because apparently speaking like that right next to their ear is not appreciated. But that's on me. Joking aside, if it was a joke, you guys know the deal. There'll be links below. It's Jaiden. I know it's going to be good. Let's hit them up. Let's see where this goes. And hopefully not to any crazy way that would be weird. Also, I watched her Genshin video. Oh, I think I might have, yeah.
For people who have been around for a while, you might be seeing the title and thinking, Jaiden.
Wait, the acquisition of the what? Acquisition of feline 4K. Oh, she actually got a video of... Oh, I want to check that out. Oh, standard YouTube numbers for a music video.
Jaiden, aren't you allergic to cats? And to that, I'd say yes.
Yeah, we exist. It sucks.
Kind of. I'm actually not sure anymore. And for the people...
I am, and it sucks. Very allergic.
People who know anything about
Bird
me,
lady?
you might see the title and think, Jaiden, cats are literally the #1 natural predator to birds.
Yeah.
And to that, I also say, yes, that one's 100% proven fact. So let me back up a bit and explain how we got here, because all the cards in the world were stacked against the idea of
Bluey, cursed cowardly dog. I'm just thinking of a phoenix right now. Dororomon, whatever. A Pikman. I don't even know what some of the others are. Spike.
me getting a cat. Growing up, I was irrefutably and absolutely allergic to cats. My best friend had like 3 of the things, and every time I would hang out or sleep over at her house, I would be a sneezy, watery-eyed, snotty mess.
Oh, he was like rubbing against her. It's so cute. Also, Xenodragon, you're surprised the cats haven't clawed me? Yeah, they actually have. The scar is actually reduced here. Got me right between the knuckles. But they were really scared of the hairdryer when we brought them in for a bath. They were actually fine with the bath. They didn't like it, but they were not fighting. Then we brought out the hairdryer because they were all wet, and we didn't want to, wear them out by having to lick themselves dry, which is what they would do compulsively until they dried. Except the hairdryer sound absolutely terrified them. Normally, they're very good kittens. They don't actually freak out that much. They try never to bite or claw you. Even when they're scared, they try very hard to be very gentle. This was one of the time where they were so terrified, they were just out. They were done. They were out. And we never did it again, and, it scared them too much for us to want to do it. But yeah, I got gouged.
Can I have some water? Given the fact that my brother was also allergic to cats, it was set that we were a dog family. My whole life, I went around not giving cats a second thought. I never had anything actually against them, but since I was forced to stay 20 feet away from them or suffer the consequences, I just couldn't get to know them. Plus, as a kid, dogs were always more appealing. Oh. They're more likely to be bigger fans of playing and running around, be more approachable with their genetically bred unconditional
dogs are what? Maybe I'm a little biased because I've had Newfoundland hounds and their general level of entertainment is I am now a fur rug. That's a lie. A fur rug moves more. That's not a joke either. If you've had a Newfoundland hound, you realize you can outrun them. But if they catch you, they will bowl you through the wall by accident because they are pretty massive and very slow unless you're in the water. And then on the other hand, I play fetch with our cats at 3 o'clock in the morning to wear them out so they will finally go to bed. Also, yes, I play fetch with the cats. This is weird and I completely acknowledge this.
Love and can overall be more forgiving. Cut to like 2 catless decades for me later, and I'm meeting Jacob for the first time at his place. As we're hanging out in his living room, his cat Fraser comes over and greets me. Fraser is extremely social and vain, so he's always expecting nothing less than a never-ending stream of attention from the people. Even though he's very cute and distinguished, I deployed my typical foolproof plan of don't touch the cat. Fraser realizes he's not getting any attention out of me and sits down nearby on the couch. But a bit later, Jacob's other cat ends up making an appearance. This one's Taylor. She's normally really shy and hides, but does really like women, which I am. Taylor ended up crawling onto me and making herself really comfy in my womanly lap. Jacob, knowing I'm allergic, offered to take her away, but this was actually the first time a cat has ever done something like this to me. I've always been a bit of a cat magnet, if you want to call it that, because I act like they don't exist, which they interpret as me not pushing their boundaries and creating a comfortable environment for them to come up.
Actually, what she's describing is literally part of cat psychology. If you don't overwhelm them, they're more okay with it. So even though it sounds like she's making a joke, no, legitimately, that is a way to make cats like you. Do not run up to them and go, "Kitty!" Which should be a joke, except I know for a fact my stepbrother has literally done this on multiple occasions to the point where growing up, our cats had PTSD from my stepbrother and my stepbrother and my brother. I don't think me, because I was so allergic, I stayed away, which is why they actually would come over and then try and knead on my back when I had very thin clothing on because, you know, fun.
You think that's bad? My sister tried to eat the cat.
I'm really hoping they didn't pick up what I just said. Her sister liked to put cat heads in her mouth because she thought it was cute to hear them hum. Somehow, the cats never got injured and they never attacked her. I'm assuming it's because her cats were very dumb. And she was 5.
Up to me on their own terms, but never have I felt like a cat has chosen me like this before. I told Jacob I'm happy to let her stay comfortable on me, and I'll just
wait for the breathing to stop.
Consequences of my sewing later on. This was my first extremely positive experience with the cat, and I honestly felt really happy and special and wanted to enjoy it. A few hours later, I'm saying my goodbyes, and during the drive back home, I realized I was completely fine. No sneezing, no itchy eyes, straight up nothing. I was so...
I am so incredibly jealous right now. I know for a fact I'm still allergic because it's like, if I don't take my allergy meds and I go and lay down on a pillow they've been laying on, and at this point it's every pillow in the house because they explicitly find pillows to lay on, I'm aware I haven't taken my allergy medicine because, you know, it's the entire breathing stops part. Yeah.
Confused and curious. Thus, the start of my little cat experiment began.
I hope it's
Every
not a
time I went over to
catastrophe.
Jacob's place, I would let the cats be as social as they wanted with me. If Taylor wanted to sit by me, I'd let her. If Frazier wanted attention, I would pet him. At one point, while we were watching a movie, Taylor literally decided to lay down on my neck, filling every one of my breaths with cat dander and hair. And you know what happened? No reaction. None.
That is actually a thing because technically your allergies can roughly change. I think it's between 7 and 9 years, which is the cycle for most, if not all, of the cells in your body to be recycled. I mean, of course, it's not every cell all at once. Regardless, it's every cell alive at one point will have more or less been recycled by that point. So it's a scale, but that comes with some changes to allergies. So, you know, you will be allergic to different things. Also, it's why you can be allergic to new things. Or in my case, still be allergic to cats and dogs for your entire life. And never got over that because you're constantly with cats and dogs. So, you know, it's not like I grew up not realizing you could breathe through your nose because it was clogged by allergies for literally decades. I didn't know mouth breather wasn't a normal state until I was in high school and I started taking allergy meds. Yeah, I didn't realize it was an insult because I couldn't ever. Regardless, it's like, what is smell? That's not a joke. That was me just not knowing what smell was because I couldn't.
Not even a little drip of mucus. Somehow, sometime,
so
I've grown out of my cat allergy and never noticed. Apparently, every 7 years, people's allergies have the chance to change. Maybe being surrounded by my friends' cats all throughout my childhood could have helped my body get more familiar with them.
No. Exposure therapy can work, but that's basically the premise of, well, getting shots to reduce your immunity because of exposure therapy. But also sometimes it doesn't, and it gets worse because of the exposure. You don't know which way it goes until one thing goes really, really bad. sometimes it also prolongs the allergy because your body remembers somehow, or in its own way, continues it beyond the 7-year cycle.
Either way, I've now unlocked the skill to survive cats. Oh, guys, it was incredible. Now that I'd been freed from my shackles, I immediately started taking time to get to know cats more. Instantly, they felt so much more cute and cool and approachable, and I was really starting to like them more, especially since every time I would hang out at Jacob's place, Taylor would walk over and be around me and purr, and it was amazing to be loved by a cat. So I really like cats now.
Yeah, I completely get that. One of our cats, Triss, the less affectionate one, every time I lay down, she will just cuddle up between my legs or my arms or on my side and just get really close for bodily warmth. And it's adorable because normally she'll just sleep at the foot of the bed and acknowledge that you're there, but still sleep with you. Because she's still very cute and cuddly, but doesn't usually lay on you. So it's like, oh my God, it's adorable. I've taken multiple pictures and my wife has as well, and it's adorable and I love it.
And after some time, I decided I wanted one too. Jacob and I decided to peruse a local cat rescues website just to see what cats were available.
Better question. How many did you walk away with? Oh my God, it's the freaking kitty. Oh. I think I've seen this in every anime.
I want to get one right away. There's a lot I have going on, but it doesn't hurt to... Oh my God, that one. I want that one so bad. It's so cute. What's its name? Tostada. Tostada, my beloved. We have to send in an application. We have to. Hi, my name's Jaiden. I love this cat. Please let me adopt it. Please. What? You guys know me. I'm weak-willed and impulsive. My first mistake was liking cats to begin with.
This is actually a very common thing. I have seen this happen multiple times in my family, where the exact phrase is, we're going to the pound to look and volunteer, not to get a cat and or dog. Followed by 1 hour later, okay, so we have a dog now. Multiple times. And I don't just mean recently. I mean over the last 30 years. I can think of five different times that has happened, all followed by the sentence, okay, I know I said we were going to get one. We're not getting another. That part has only happened twice. Yeah. Nichijou reference at all back? Yeah, I still need to watch that anime, oddly enough.
Rescue reached out a few days later for a cat screening interview to make sure we would be a good fit to be cat parents. After being approved, they told us we could pick any cat we wanted that was in their care. Of course, I asked about Tostada, but we were given the unfortunate news that she had already been adopted. No!
Ooh, actually, oddly enough about that, when my wife and I were looking into cats, we found one that was up for adoption. We talked to them. We said we were coming out because they were a couple hours away from us. And the week before we went out, the cat got adopted. As a 2-for deal. So 2 cats at once. And they were like, you know what? We can guarantee this cat gets adopted, as opposed to me and my wife, who would maybe not take the cat. So it's like, yeah, we get it. But my wife did not take that well. So this reaction, this is a joke play here, but also I've seen this in real life and it sucks. Thankfully, we then found our cats, which I've put up a ton of videos about in the shorts section, and they're adorable.
We looked at the other cats available on their website, but unfortunately none of them really stood out to me. The rescue ended up inviting us to a little Meet the Cats event they were hosting, where we could see all the cats they had up for adoption in person, which was awesome because that was actually the first time I'd ever actually seen and held a kitten before. It was amazing.
She hadn't held a kitten before. I wish we had a video of this. Oh my God. That would be the cutest thing ever.
But as cute and tiny as they all were, there still wasn't one that called to me.
Also, having had kittens now, that we got our girls, we met them when they were 2 months old. We got them when they were 3 months old. Kittens are energetic, man. Hell, they're over a year old now, and they're still zooming at 3 in the morning every day. I have a 3 o'clock alarm clock because of this now. Every day. Every day. We have to put pillows on the windows because part of the zooming is running from one end of the house to the other to see if they can break through the window. And the answer is they haven't yet, but it sounds like they're going to.
Pried Jacob away from the kittens, headed home, and we started waiting. Every day I would check the rescue's cat list to see if any new ones caught my eye.
Wait. What was that last one? Turbo-Justic McDonald's Chicken McNugget the third. Number 24. Start there with Dave the Cheese Wizard. Sorry, Dave the Magical Cheese Wizard. Truly the best cat name.
My eye. I didn't even know what I was looking for.
Who's that cat?
Waited for the universe to send me my perfect cat nonetheless. One morning I refreshed the page and saw one new kitten added. A tortie they found in some dumpster named Scrabble with the biggest eyes and forehead I'd seen in my
look at those. Oh, it's so freaking cute.
Life. Something about this bizarre little creature called to me. I messaged the rescue about Scrabble and they told me she's available, putting me in touch with Scrabble's foster parents. Every day they sent me new little pictures of kitten Scrabble, and every photo I fell more and more in love with her. She seemed so silly and playful, and those eyes. We got on a video call and they told me all about how big of a personality she has.
She got bigger.
5 other kittens they were fostering, she was by far their favorite. The whole time we were talking, Scrabble was flipping around in their arms and looking at the camera with her giant orbs. I left that call knowing I found my cat. I
am going to take a break after this to go cuddle my kitten quickly and be right back before we do the final video, because I don't think I can resist at this point.
Needed to have little kitten Scrabble. Meeting her in person only cemented it. She was shy at first, but after flinging around her worm toy, she immediately started hopping around and being the life of the party. I talked a lot to her foster parents, and they just gushed about how they wish they could keep her since they all loved her so much. Even though the rescue called her Scrabble, obviously that was more of a placeholder name. The foster parents called her Cammy, but neither of those really fit to me. However,
what's she named?
I knew one name that I liked.
Worm?
Tostada. Yeah, I stole another kitten's name and pasted it on mine. So what? Big deal. Tostada's a great name. My Tostada's way more of a Tostada than the other Tostada anyway. Look at her.
Oh my God, the face.
Little Tostada in my arms that moment if I could.
She did the slow blink and the butt X on the back. I don't know why they always do that for cats. Even the plushies have it.
But unfortunately, Jacob and I were going out of town for 3 million weeks and had to wait to take her home until after we came back. Card? She was all I could think about the entire time. I was shoving Tostada photos in everyone's face every chance I got. The foster parents were sending Tostada updates every...
I don't do this. I don't do this at all. I haven't gone around to every person I know at work and go, hey, look at my kitty! And then actually show them pictures of a cat as opposed to what everyone else thinks when some random guy says that.
Day. I was overflowing with yearning for this cat. She was
a dumb eater.
Learning about the world without me. Take me home to my child. Literally, the moment Jacob and I landed, we drove straight from the airport to the foster home to pick her up. I could not wait. We arrived home with +1 Tostada. I couldn't believe it. I have a mammal now. And sorry, other mammal owners, but it's the best mammal in the whole wide universe. Jacob and I spent the entire day playing with her, letting her get used to her new surroundings. She was so cute and so tiny. Here's a video of her eating wet food with a big old chomp.
Okay, that's actually a lot of wet food for a kitten, I guess, if they're feeding them all at once.
Someone who's owned birds for 7 years at that point, it felt so strange to have a pet that was significantly less fragile and also draws significantly less blood. You mean that?
Really? Wow, that's more about the bird than the cat then.
This thing can't fly up and get hit by the ceiling fan? Insane.
I never thought of that.
I've had Tostada for a while now.
Also, what she just said about not getting hit in the ceiling fan? No. She's mistaken. They will find a way. Our cats learn to jump 5 to 6 feet vertical without a running start so that they could get into our light fixtures at home. We didn't know there was space up there for light fixtures, but apparently they found a way to get up there, and we can't get them down other than brining them with food. So no. If there's a way, they will find a way to jump up there. Do not put it past them.
She's 2 years old at the time of me posting this, and let me tell you, this thing has become a creature. First of all, eyes, still giant, and she never blinks. Look at this. She was sitting on my desk looking like...
No. We're going back. We need to see the kitty. Show me the kitty. Oh, wow, that's a really nice PC in the background. Wait. That's a 1090 Ti. Do they actually have a dual GPU mount? Oh, that is an old PC that they really hooked up. Holy shit.
This. She was sitting on my desk looking like that long enough for me to notice, get my phone out of my pocket, pull up the camera app, put the camera in her face, and take a photo. And here's like 4 more.
Oh my god, that's adorable. Okay, I need to pull up a cat picture right now. I just need to see my kitties in the studio. Oh, look at the little fluff boot. Look at the little fluff boot. Oh, just look at the fluff. I can't help it. I'm going kitty crazy right now. Oh, look at the fluff. Look at the fluff. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, I am the problem. I have a problem. It is. I can't get over it. They're just so freaking cute, man. I'm okay. This is fine. Oh my, oh, and your cat died. Oh, I'm so sorry. I mean, I've had a lot of animals, so dying pets, it sucks. But yeah, it does suck.
Smart. I'm sure you could deduce that by how she looks, but this thing has a single brain cell, and it's just another version of herself up there with a joystick. Jacob and I are fully convinced she can only form a few thoughts a day, and only in single word nouns.
Tomata! Honestly, I think our cats are geniuses because they've already learned how to open Tupperware when they were 8 months old. I have nieces and nephews that's still difficult for. I know this because they saw us put food in it, close the Tupperware so they wouldn't get to the food, found out that if they push it against the wall and lift up with their teeth, they can get said food.
Evidently, Tostada is also very scared of everything, always has been. Loud noises, quiet noises, no noises, movement of any kind. Even Jacob, a person she's been around all her little life post-dumpster. There's been times where he'll be at his desk, moves his chair just a smidge, and she's darting out of the room. One time we were trying to explain to some...
Actually, a few times when my wife and I just start laughing out of nowhere because we see a meme, it scares our cats and they just like go... Also, that's not a joke about what they do. That's a good explanation of why they are suddenly parkouring off the wall, the bed, the floor, under the bed, the wall again, through the bathroom, into the hopefully empty bathtub, and then maybe into their litter box where they decide to use it or keep running while still trying to use it. The last one hasn't happened more than once, but things happen.
Some friends how skittish she genuinely can be, and demonstrated it by grabbing a toy literally in front of her, raising it up a bit, lightly dropping it on the floor, still in front of her, and she bolted. You know how cats are genetically built to be good at balancing? Well, Tostada can't even do that. She trips and falls and misplaces her feet all the time. On multiple occasions, she has tried to walk across my L-shaped desk and just missed and fell down. That's like the one thing that makes a cat
got Peter Griffin.
And nope, doesn't hit the mark there either. She's gotten better, but as a kitten, Tostada couldn't even jump. After I built her first cat tower,
Okay, now you're just rubbing it in. You don't have to worry about finding the cat stuck to the ceiling because they climbed up it. I swear to God, I'm actually jealous.
Watched as she attempted...
Not jealous enough to not want our girls, but jealous enough to wish ours had forgot how to jump.
To jump up to the 2nd level, not quite make it, and had to slam her arms down on the thing to hoist herself up like she was mountain climbing, but... Yeah,
they do that. Also, again, they do this by jumping up on top of the fridge from the counter across from it. Which also means it's all plastic and metal. There's no room for the claws. They're doing this without pulling themselves up with the claw. They're just freaking good at jumping.
Oh, is she the sweetest little thing. When I got a cat, I was expecting it to want its own space, come around when it wants, you know, general cat things. But this creature follows me from room to room with those high beams of hers. She sits on my lap while I'm at my computer, lays on my giant Pokemon plushes, mostly just looks up at me from the floor and just...
This is actually something. I had to put a gate in my office so the girls couldn't get in because they like to spend time with me in here. When they calm down. Before they calm down, they like to go to the nearest source of power over 1,000 watts and chew on it. I swear to God, they have no sense of self-preservation. Granted, they don't know what it is. On the other hand, if they did, they would still do it.
stairs. When I'm sleeping, she'll just crawl into bed and tuck herself up right
ours
next
do this
to
before
me.
we fall
Look
asleep.
at all these photos of her.
Oh, look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Oh, wow. Right over the face. And on the back. And oh, that's a very nice couch. Damn.
Straight up on me when I'm sleeping. Don't look too close so I don't have makeup on. Bedtime is sacred to her. She loves bedtime. If I'm working late, Tostada will come into my office around 9 or 10 p.m., aka past Tostada bedtime, and just start crying, scratching on my chair, rolling around on the floor. It's pitiful.
Yeah.
And if I still don't move after that, she'll go into the bedroom and drag over her string toy she always plays with. It's just so sad and pathetic. I always play string with her when she brings it over though, don't worry. But lately, she's picked up another routine habit, which is pats. Not all cats like the pats, but Tostada lives off them. It's when you just slap a cat's butt and it looks like you're hurting them, but they actually love it. However, Tostada's really particular about pats. First of all, I'm the only one allowed to give her pats. Jacob has tried and she runs away scared and offended every single time. Second, she has to receive pats on a specific spot on the floor of the closet. If I try to give her pats in like my office, she bolts to her floor spot, staring at me to continue them over there. Also, she begs to be pat every single night.
Eyes.
Like clockwork, she'll sit like a gargoyle in front of the closet and cry pitifully until I come over there. Now,
our cat Tess actually does this to my wife. If my wife is sleeping and it's like 9 or 6 or 5 o'clock in the morning, she will go over, cuddle against my wife, and then start pawing at her arm until she starts petting her. And it's adorable, and I love watching it. Also, I'm not the one being forced to pet the cat at 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm okay with this. But she'll just be there, and then when she stops, she'll just start meowing until she starts getting petted again. And it'll do it for hours of mandatory pets.
when I finally come over for pets, she'll flop on the floor and start horizontally rock climbing her way across the floor with her claws and tangle herself up in the Ethernet cables while I keep up the pats.
Yeah.
You think I'm joking, but I'm very much not. This is the only way she accepts pets, and I have to give them to her every night or else she's miserable. Tostada's world is so small. She's really just around me, Jacob, Taylor, and Frazier, but she loves her simple family so much. When kitten Tostada
because they're all probably living together with the cats,
I first met Frazier, she was terrified of him. She'd been around other adult cats before, but she'd never seen a flat cat in her life, and she was mortified. Of course, she's since warmed up to him, and they play together and hang out all the time. They're best friends. But Tostada loves Taylor. Always has. She looks up to Taylor like a little baby sister admiring her cool, awesome older sibling. Unfortunately, Taylor hates it. They literally have a SpongeBob Squidward type of sibling relationship, and Tostada is so oblivious to it. Taylor has annoyingly swatted at Tostada so many times just for existing around her that Tostada now thinks it's a fun little game they play and will start chasing and swatting back at Taylor happily, not understanding cat social cues. Of course, never in a way that's too far, but just an
That's actually something interesting. She mentioned not understanding cat social cues. It's actually one of those weird things where there's only so many expressions a cat will use. There's a lot of expressions, but there's a very set amount. But cats learn what those expressions mean differently based on other cats who teach it to them. So literally, cats have the same language, but it means different things based on different cats, different areas. So if you bring in a cat in one area with a completely different cat in a different area, bring them together, they literally will not understand the same social cues. And it's actually a problem that does happen. So cats raised together will understand various cues, like what the tail flick means, what a raised paw means, what tilting the head or a slow blink means. But other cats, generally they might have some similar behaviors, but then some cues don't always match up. So they might be giving incorrect signals non-verbally. And it's actually really cool that it's essentially cat language. So yeah, it's there and it's a real thing. And you can actually find videos going into it, but it's actually hilarious. Dramatic effects. Am I saying cats have dialects? Yeah, essentially, yeah. So we do have a Southern Belle cat, not talking to a Hokkaido cat, not talking to a New York cat. And yes, that is as close to a New York accent as I'm going to get. Partially because I can't, and partially because I'm going to claim it's intentional because my family's in Boston and Philly, and I have no reason to ever do that. But let's be honest, we know it's because I just can't do it.
Enough to get on Taylor's nerves even more. Between the three of them, they all have such different little personalities and relationships to each other. It's made our lives so much more entertaining. Yeah. And to anyone concerned about the birds, don't worry. I've got Ari and Tofu very separated from the cats. They're safe in their own blocked off room, connected by a double door system that ensures no possible interaction between bird and cat. If anyone is thinking about getting cats and birds as pets, it is possible, but just make sure the two are very separate, especially if you have smaller birds like conures or budgies.
Yeah, a bigger bird might not be a problem, especially if you have a well-fed cat who's not aggressive, because sometimes cats just don't want to hunt. Our cats would be the ones that want to hunt. It does depend on the cat.
I'm sure there's people out there that have trained their cats to be fine around a pet bird, but to me, all it takes is one accident or attack for you to just not have a bird anymore. Plus, having the two of them takes a huge amount of time and commitment. I've said it before and I'll say it forever. I love my birds to death, but they do not make good pets for the very large majority of people. In terms of allergies, I do think I was originally still a little bit allergic to Tostada, ironically. When I first got her, I was sneezy and sniffling, nothing allergy pills couldn't fix, and it never was as bad as my original cat allergy.
Yeah.
But I think I've been growing out of that one too, because nowadays I don't have any reaction to her at all. Bodies are a mystery. I am building my immunity
and maybe she was
everything.
Just falling out of it and it's not done yet.
Poison. I didn't think I would make a video talking about this thing,
it's so
but
freaking cute.
Just got such a funny little personality and has become such a big part of my life. She may be the description of autism, but I love her more than the world itself, and I know I'm the center of her little life,
I love
too.
it.
I don't even see her as a cat. She's just a little creature
Jaiden Animations, Jaiden. Tostada, Jaiden Animations.
that follows me around looking weird, but I love it, and I'm so glad I grew out of my cat allergy just so I can have her.
My wife does kiss the cat as well.
It really has been
more
so
kitty pictures.
Owning a cat, mainly because I know Tostada won't just bite me at any given chance, unlike
although there is a thing where cats do sometimes play bite. It's where they bite down, but they don't actually break the skin. It's actually a form of affection with some cats.
Some avian creatures. Thanks for watching the video. Heads up, I'm going to be announcing new merch again.
Low intelligence specimen. It's just a picture of the cat.
And soon, so be on the lookout for that. The last
drop went there's the other kitties.
So well, and I'm really glad that so many of you guys enjoyed it. I'm so excited to finally be getting back into making fun merch, and it really helps me out a lot. All right, sorry, thanks. Anyway, I'll talk to you later.
It's a wrap. Oh my god, that's adorable. Okay, that's so cute. I need kitties. 1 second. We are getting kitties. We will be doing the live cuddles. Just for a second before we have to remove them. But it's gonna be a kitty. I can't help it. So yeah, we're going to bring the cats in. I can't help it right now. That was so cute. It was like so many cat pictures. I'm like, oh my god, I can't help it. I see why I needed to watch this video. So we are going to summon the pussy. Oh, hey, that's my name. Right in the chest. Oh. Hey, hey, Tess. Hey, everyone. This is Tess. Oh. Oh. Hey. Oh. Oh, she's so cute. Oh. Hey. Did you guys hear her speak or breathing? Right, Tess? Oh. Oh. Yeah, Tess, we got you. You're all right. You're all right. Oh. Oh my god, she's such a freaking cute. You went down, Tess? Oh yeah, the tail's shaking a bit. Got her?
Yeah.
All right.
Want me to get the other one?
Sure.
I know.
She doesn't like being held a lot, but she does put up with every now and again. She is very talkative. Can you grab Triss next? And we're going to bring the other one, Triss, in. Oh my god, she's so freaking cute. They might only have 2 brain cells between them, but... Oh, you can't hear the purr. They don't do it well. Well, Tess won't do it, but big cat for its type. I honestly have no ideas, you know. Thing is, the one I just showed you was the runt of the litter, apparently. This is not the runt of the litter coming up. Oh. Hey, Triss. I got her. Oh. And this is Tess.
Daddy's girl.
Oh, she's so floofy. Hey, Tess. Oh, sorry, Triss. What do you think, Triss? Oh. Yeah, she will not meow into this. She doesn't do it nearly as much. Sorry, she wanted to be on the shoulder. Yeah. Yeah. I got cat ass in my face. Thanks, love. Sometimes she's fine with being held. Right now she wants to explore, but she's usually not let in here. Oh. Oh wow, that is a lot of cat hair. I am so glad I took allergy meds. Yeah. Here. Yeah. Oh, look at the little floof. Also, for anyone wondering, this is my wife.
She likes to climb on daddy.
I got her. Oh, right in the gut. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. It's not the first time she just sat on my shoulder for a while. I hope she doesn't fart. She has a few times. Oh.
Me as well.
Yeah. Overcooked in moss. That's the filter here, yeah.
You get her?
I got her.
Here's your pity kid.
Hey, good girl, Triss. Oh. She wants to run around right now because there's a bunch of things we normally don't let her see. So she just wants to jump at everything. Unfortunately, that everything would include the Sparky pasta. She is not allowed to chew that. Thing is, she also burps a lot. Oh. Right now, she just sees the boom I have the camera on. I know. Here. What do you think, Triss?
Kitty, 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 kitty. Sniff, sniff.
Oh, and apparently Xenodragon in the chat just mentioned, oh, he hasn't seen PG since Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Want to wave?
I don't have makeup on.
She believes she's not pretty because she's not wearing makeup. She's very wrong about this. Good girl, Triss. Good girl.
She's the calmest out of all the kitties.
Yeah, ready?
Do you see that orange mark?
Yeah, she has the orange mark right on her forehead. And she's a calico because you could see the M symbol right around here.
She's a Majin kitty.
Right, Triss? Oh.
Yeah.
Ready? Ready, Triss? Got her, love?
Kitty.
I got her sport.
I need makeup.
You're beautiful, Alicia.
Thank you.
Oh God, I have felt. Oh, I breathed it in. It's in my nose. Oh God. Oh, it's all over. Is that a calico? No, that is just a domestic short hair. Now they might have other stuff in them, but it's mostly domestic short hair. Oh God, I have so many allergies right now. Like, oh, I could feel it on my face. Oh, I could feel it. It's in my nose. It's in my raccoon wounds. So for everyone watching, I'm going to leave this in because kitty, and I can do that. And yeah, thanks. Jaiden's video's down below. Hit him up. She did an amazing job, and it was so cute. And it came with cat pictures. I'm completely guilty of freaking out over kitty, so I regret nothing. I'll see you guys in the next one.